Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Glad you all are back. We're going to be making some pudding today, and the pudding we're making is my version of banana pudding. So what you're going to need 2 boxes, the large boxes of the vanilla jello pudding mix, and you're going to need 2 boxes of the banana cream. I don't like bananas chopped up in my pudding because they get soggy overnight and it's a weird texture for me. So this happens to be one of my favorite recipes. I experiment a lot with pudding, always something different, but this is the one the kids really like. So what you're going to need, other than those 4 boxes in total, you're going to need some mini Nilla wafers. You're going to need cream cheese. Cream cheese is the secret I use to make it thick, and that gives it that rich taste for the pudding. It makes it stick to your ribs. And you're going to need roughly 6 to 8 cups of milk. So let's go ahead and get started. If you look down, you'll see that we've already started by lining vanilla wafers on the bottom. Now we're going to start mixing our concoction together. Alright, I'm going to start with the vanilla. We're going to get both bags out. And here's the trick to this. Not only does the cream cheese from Philadelphia help make it thicker and richer, but depending on the content, how much milk you use also helps in the determining factor there. So I don't want to use too much milk, but then again, you have to have milk. So there we go. My layer, and I'm going to keep it easy with this time because you can mix, you can match, you can do whatever you want, but we always do the base with the vanilla pudding first. So I'll put some, that's 2 cups of milk. I'll add 1 more. Alright, so we got 1 more, and half a block of cream cheese in there and ready to go. Now, all we have to do is just mix. Be careful, it's going to get messy, so start out slow. Okay. So, Tyler, you can edit a lot of that out to make it not last as long. Now, so you can tell how nice and thick it is. I'm going to pour it in as our base layer. Let me grab my spatula. We got plenty. I still got to get out of there. Okay, now what I want to do is just smear it and start getting a base. Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. And I want to try and make it as uniform and level as possible. our base. All right. It's pretty daggone good. Now, we're going to add one thing to it. Baker's semi-sweet. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's what I'm going to be adding to this. Alright, so there's that one. Handy grater. That would be so much easier. Alright. So what I do is I'll take a good portion of this and I'll try and put a layer of semi-sweet chocolate onto this middle layer, and then I will mix my banana cream pudding together. After this layer, I will put another row of vanilla wafers, and then I will put the banana cream in, and then I will top it off with some more Baker's semi-sweet. Now there's another one that another type of pudding I make for guys there at work. They tend to like chocolate peanut butter pudding that I make. So same thing, vanilla wafers down, then I'll mix up some chocolate pudding. I'll put it down as my base, and then I get peanut butter and I smear on there, and then I'll put another layer of chocolate, and then I will put more peanut butter, and I top it off. I crush up some peanut brittle, and then I top it off with that to give it a little crunch on the top. I don't know, I think that looks about right to me. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Now, while we're making this concoction, I'm also cooking, so give me 1 second. Okay, so we just made our banana cream. It is 2 large boxes of banana cream, 3 cups of milk, 1/2 of the cream cheese from Philadelphia, and you'll see it thicken up. You'll see both of them. Now, one thing you can do, I'm going to do it with this. I did not do it, as you noticed, with the vanilla, but I'm going to take a little bit of the Ready Whip, and I'm just going to stick about a 1/2 cup in there. And what it's going to do is it's going to help bring out the flavor in the banana cream. You'll see it's already thick from the Philadelphia cream cheese, but now with it makes it more, the color lightens up, and you can see how, even though it's thick, it's more of a fluffy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start getting some wafers in. That'll do it. Let's just move these about, not all nice and neat. I don't care at this point. Okay. So. Much like building a road, you must build in layers. Wherever the layer fails, the road fails, creating potholes. And so, being an engineer for as long as I was, when I take on little tasks such as this, somehow my mind reverts back to engineering. And this is just like taking a grader, and I'm going to grade out my base. Once my base is established and it's at all grade, then we can bring in either some limestone, crush and run, or asphalt, whatever it is that we're going to be using, even concrete. And oops, and we get this stuff all on here. Pretty daggone good. Now, what you need to be thinking about is what toppings do you want. So, depending on how quickly you're serving this, I would wait till the next day if this is going to set in the refrigerator overnight before putting toppings on it. If in a couple hours you're going to be serving it, well, you can go ahead and put some on there. And my two favorite toppings are cherries or raspberries. Raspberries actually taste pretty good with this. Okay, and the last thing we have is the chocolate. And then we're going to put this in the refrigerator, and this is going to be for the kids as dessert this next day or two, because Lord knows it ain't going to last. There you go. I know what you want. You want the remnants. Okay.
Am I allowed to lick it now?
Yeah, I'm not going to be using it no more, so it's all yours. So, big news from old Tyler Bug. Tyler had applied to 3 colleges. All 3 accepted her, and she's finally chosen which college she is going to attend this fall. So congratulations to her. Dylan, he has applied and been accepted, and he's going to be starting this summer 2024. He's going to get in there. The VA, Montgomery GI Bill, is going to be paying for it, and he served his time to get such a benefit, and trust me, he earned every bit of that benefit. So it may be uncouth of me, but for the people out there saying that they want free education, even though, I've retired from the military and I'm not 100% convinced that this modern military is the right one to be in, that is an option. If you want free education, serve for a little bit. And then, of course, Gabriel's still kicking butt. He is a supervisor, a site supervisor, and he's leading, trying to impart wisdom into subordinates, and all of them are doing pretty well. On the outside, at least. They slightly touched on the inside. They ponder some of the silliest things, such as, does a light bulb emit light or does it suck up darkness? And if they had eyes that can see in the dark and they were standing in the middle of the universe, what would they see? Their back. Alright, so we got it finished. This is what it looks like, and this then results without the cherries or the raspberries. And you're going to taste it. It's going to taste extremely creamy, and you're going to get a hint of vanilla with a lot of banana and some chocolate. Alright, Tyler, see y'all.